Welcome to the Children's Book Nook. Today's story is Camp Nowhere, number 2, Off on the Wrong Foot, written by Leah Tadonio and illustrated by Michelle Lamoureux. Chapter 1, Where is Nick? My big brother Cruz and I have been stuck at Camp Nowhere for 5 long days. It feels like 5 whole lifetimes. This has got to be the worst place in the world. Every morning at 4:45, Counselor Bob hoists the flag up the flagpole. Then he pulls out his bugle and plays the Star-Spangled Banner. For every note he plays correctly, he plays 3 out of tune.
That's it. I'm going to throttle him.
Cruz groans from his bunk.
I really mean it this time.
Cruz isn't a morning person. Come on, up and at 'em, I grumble, rolling off my own sagging mattress. If we don't get to the mess hall early, we're going to get stuck eating the eggs. No one, and I mean no one, wants to eat mess hall eggs. They are soggy, cold, smell like tuna fish, and get served in a pool of slimy oil. Our bunkmate Danny is already up and dressed. His t-shirt reads, Camp Nowhere, your one stop for big summer fun.
If we're late, we can forget about getting any chocolate milk. That goes fast,
he says. Danny's t-shirt slogan is true. If your idea of big summer fun is getting so many mosquito bites it looks like chicken pox, or swimming in a lake fed from snow-capped mountains, or being forced to do 5-mile hikes straight up those same mountains. Hey, I peer around the room. Where's Nick? Nick is Danny's brother. He's the 4th member of Woodchuck Cabin, our assigned bunkhouse.
Who knows?
Danny shrugged.
He probably woke up early so he could be the first in line for breakfast.
Get all the chocolate milk for himself.
Cruz grabbed his ball cap on the hook by the front door.
Then let's catch him, he said. Last one to the mess hall is a rotten egg.
Chapter 2. Not here, not there. We get to the mess hall too late to get chocolate milk, but luckily there are still bacon and pancakes. We pile them on our plates. We ignore the eggs. He's not here. I pick up my tray and walk to an empty table.
Who?
Cruz asks. He is always a little slow in the morning.
I think he means Nick,
Danny says, taking a seat. He pours a waterfall of maple syrup over his short stack.
Looks like my brother is MIA, missing in action.
Should we be worried? I stuff a piece of bacon into my mouth. After all, last year, kids from Camp Nowhere went missing, and they bunked in our cabin.
Remember that strange cry from the mountains the day we arrived?
Cruz takes a swig of orange juice. And every night there's a crashing outside the back of the cabin.
Probably raccoons.
Danny shrugs, but I notice he doesn't eat anything else. He soon pushes away his plate half full.
All right.
Counselor Bob bumbles into the room carrying a bow and arrows.
Finish up, camper dudes. The day's first activity is archery class.
Cruz and I exchange a look. Archery. Okay, now that doesn't sound so bad, and it isn't. After breakfast, we go to the archery range and I hit the bullseye after a short lesson. But it's hard to feel too happy because Nick isn't there either. He isn't at arts and crafts. He isn't at kickball. Counselor Bob finally notices when he isn't at lunch.
Dudes,
Bob calls over to us.
Where's Nick?
That's it, Danny says to us. Now, I've got to tell.
Chapter 3. A bad dream? Cruz and I watch as Danny tells the counselors that his brother is missing. It looks like he gets asked a lot of questions. I can tell they don't want to let on that they are worried, but they look concerned.
This isn't good, Cruz mutters. Do you think Nick ran away?
I know we keep joking about doing that and hitchhiking back to the city, but no, I don't, I say. We haven't had time to get to know Nick well, but he seems like a smart kid. If he is missing, something happened. Something bad. A funny expression crosses Cruz's face.
Hang on. This morning I thought I was having a dream. But maybe it was real.
I cross my arms. Go on.
I dreamed that there was a rap on the window. Nick got up and looked out. He said, "Is anybody there?"
I can barely breathe. And then what?
How should I know?
Cruz shrugs.
I fell back to sleep. It was only a stupid dream, I think.
Was the window open when we woke up this morning? I didn't notice. I rubbed my chin. I can't remember. Only one way to find out. Let's go check it out. Cruz jerks a thumb at Danny.
He'll be talking to those guys for a while.
Chapter 4. Wrong foot forward. We walk back to Woodchuck Cabin. Even though the day is hot, I shiver when I step inside. Last year, campers staying in Woodchuck disappeared. Now Nick is missing. Our room is dim because the curtains are pulled closed. No wonder I didn't notice if the window was open or shut earlier. Cruz throws back the curtain.
It's open, and look.
His hand shakes as he points to the tear in the screen. It looks like someone, or something, slashed through it with a claw. We head outside and around to the back window. If I was scared a minute ago, now I'm downright terrified. Beneath the window, in the mud, is the shape of a foot. And not just any foot. Bigfoot, I managed to stammer.
Only one set of tracks.
Cruz says grimly, his gaze lifting to the forest. Nick didn't walk out of here, I whisper. He was taken. Cruz stuffs his hands into his pockets.
How are we going to get him back?
Thanks for joining us today. Don't forget to subscribe so you never miss Storytime at the Children's Book Nook. Until next time, goodbye.